What's good? What's good? This your host, Swag Boy from swagboy360.com. Today's episode, Tory Lanez allegedly shoots Megan Thee Stallion. Let's talk about this domestic violence shit, man. This is why I teach you niggas to be cocky, arrogant assholes. This is why I teach you niggas not to give a fuck about a bitch. Because although niggas like me don't give a fuck about a bitch, niggas like me don't got respect for a bitch. One thing you will never hear about a nigga like me or niggas like me. You will never hear that me or a nigga like me shot a motherfucking bitch. You'll never hear that shit. You wanna hear that shit? You know why? Cause a nigga like me don't got a problem with letting a bitch go. When a bitch give me resistance, I let the bitch go. When a bitch give me resistance, I don't fight with a bitch. I don't punch a bitch. I don't stab a bitch. And I damn sure, boom, 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 I damn sure ain't gonna shoot a bitch. I ain't got no time for that, y'all. I don't got time to be shooting bitches. I don't got time to be beating up a bitch. I don't got time to be stabbing a bitch. Why you niggas got time to be doing that shit? You know why? A lot of you niggas is pussy whipped. A lot of you niggas don't want to let a bitch go. You know why? Because you know that once you let a bitch go, you imagine all the other niggas that's going to be giving that bitch back shots. You imagine all the other niggas she going to be sucking off the way she be sucking you off. You going to be imagining all the niggas cum she going to be swallowing the same way she be swallowing your cum. You're going to be thinking about how she going to be calling all the mother niggas daddy the way she be calling you daddy. Nigga, that's just reality, nigga. You got to accept that shit. I told you niggas before. She don't belong to you. She belong to the motherfucking game, nigga. Tory T should have known that shit. It should have been no reason why Tory T shot a bitch. You shot the bitch in the foot. Just because you shot a bitch in the foot don't mean the bitch ain't gonna walk away from you. She might not walk away real fast. The bitch might maybe limp now. The bitch probably limp away from your ass, but the bitch still gonna walk away. So why shoot the bitch? Why you even got a gun, nigga? You a Canadian celebrity in America, nigga. What the fuck is you even doing with a motherfucking gun, nigga? That's why you hire motherfucking security, nigga. See, niggas need to get in control of their motherfucking emotions. You motherfuckers gotta realize it's okay for a bitch to walk away from you. You niggas gotta realize it's okay for a bitch to get tired of you. It's okay. That's why I tell you niggas, have your fun with the bitch and then move on. Move on. You niggas doing too much. This is another reason why I tell you niggas, don't move in with your girlfriend. Cause a lot of domestic violence happen when couples live together. Bitches too. Bitches be whooping niggas' ass too. Bitches be shooting niggas in the dick. Shooting niggas in the ass, killing their motherfucking boyfriend. Bitches be doing it too. But you know what I gotta point out? I gotta point out the double standard in this story right here with Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. I gotta point out the double standard. Because when everybody first heard that Tory T shot a bitch who was Megan Thee Stallion, he was already getting ridiculed. But let's turn the tables though. Let's turn the tables. Let's say if this was Megan Thee Stallion that shot Tory Lanez in the motherfucking foot. You know what people would have been saying? You know what the females would have been saying? He must have did something to her. He probably deserved it. Go girl, go girl. Had Megan Thee Stallion been the one that shot Tory Lanez, bitches would have been applauding that bitch. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. So all I'm saying that Tory Lanez, he wrong for shooting a bitch. Thankfully, you ain't shot the bitch in the foot. He ain't shoot the bitch in the head. He ain't shoot the bitch in the chest. He shot the bitch in the foot. So the bitch might be out of work for a couple of months, but I'm sure the bitch should be alright. I don't know if she gonna walk the same or twerk the same, but hopefully that bitch should be alright. But in closing, you niggas, I don't want you niggas to ever think you gotta use force to keep a bitch in your life. I don't want you niggas to ever think that you gotta get physical with a bitch to stop a bitch from leaving you. If you find yourself about to use force, if you find yourself arguing with a bitch over and over again about the same shit, it's time for you to leave, nigga. Because I don't know how this situation really went down, but what I can promise you is that before he shot the bitch in the foot, they was arguing before that. I'm pretty sure they had multiple arguments leading up to that incident. So what I'm telling you niggas to avoid this shit by not even arguing with these bitches. Check these bitches, but don't argue with these bitches. Check them, but don't argue with them. Because when you see yourself arguing with a bitch, you no longer have control over the bitch. And you never want to deal with a bitch you don't got control of. Because an uncontrollable bitch is a dangerous bitch. That's right. I said an uncontrollable bitch is a dangerous bitch. You don't got control over your bitch. You don't got control over the bitch. There's no telling what she can do to you. There's no telling what you want to do to her in reaction of what she's doing to you. Because you don't got no control over the bitch. We don't know what happened in that car. He probably pulled out the gun and the bitch was reaching for it. And he made a mistake and shot the bitch in the motherfucking pinky toe. You don't know what happened. But what I can promise you is that Tory Lanez lost control over the bitch. A lot of you niggas right now dealing with a bitch you don't got no control over. A lot of you niggas right now in relationships with a girlfriend, with a wife that you don't got no control over. You probably got some influence over the bitch, but you don't got control over that bitch. How many of you niggas can honestly say that you got control over your girlfriend? How many of you niggas can honestly say that you got control over your motherfucking wife? Not too many of you niggas can say that shit. And you niggas are potential domestic violence situation. You niggas will potentially put yourself in domestic violence situations because you have no control over the bitch. I've seen it happen. A nigga dealing with a bitch, he don't got no control over the bitch. Instead of leaving that bitch before shit get real, they stay with the bitch. And it gets worse and gets worse and it gets worse. So what happens that when you stay with a bitch that you have no control of, your anger and your frustration, it builds up. Listen to me, fellas. I need y'all to hear this shit. When you niggas stay in a relationship with a bitch that you have no control over, your animosity for the bitch builds up. Your anger for that bitch is building up. Your frustration towards that bitch is building up. But see, you try to ignore this shit and stay with the bitch and work it out until one day that uncontrollable bitch that you have no control over strikes again, and then you lose it. You lose it. You start whooping her ass. You start kicking her ass. Unfortunately, some of you niggas shoot that bitch. Because you failed to leave the bitch before it got serious. So in closing, I need all my fellas to listen to me very closely, y'all. I understand you might fall in love with the bitch. I understand you might be in a relationship with a bitch. You probably got like 3, 4, 5 years in with these certain bitches. But once you lose control over the bitch, once you as a man no longer have control over the bitch, do me a favor. Do us a favor. Do society a favor. Leave that bitch before shit get real. That was today's episode. Comment, subscribe, and I'ma catch you on the next go round, my nigga. Hello. Yeah. Oh, damn.